Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion playthrough, and we're going to do a few more tests. The reason being is because I need to unlock... So basically, on the if you don't know already, on the Deep Sea Metro subway, which is basically your hub, which is basically the hub of the Octo expansion, you all know that this space, there's a map of it, basically similar to that of other subways like in Japan and also the tube in London. For those who are not in the know, let me just clarify something for you. If you look at the map, there are some circles that basically. You know, you have to get through. You have to, you know, if there are empty circles or circles that are left outlined, or if there's nothing else, that means they're yet to be unlocked. If you have any circles that are, of course, of orange, that means they're open, available for you to clear, to participate. But if you actually have, when they're clear, that means you've actually completed the stage. And this is that. Now here is, of course, one of the first of many, you know, challenges which are extremely timed, and some of them actually do offer checkpoints to extend your timer, or others that allow you to do it in the allotted time limit. But so in this one, you have the baller, which is basically one of the specials in when you actually do weapon, depending on what weapon you have. So basically, like in multiplayer, all you've got to do is to hold down the right bumper, the right trigger on either the Joy-Con or, of course, the Pro Controller, in order to detonate it, kind of like in the multiplayer mode. Baller status, rollout station. So, of course, if you look there, circle, anything that's outlined is yet to be unlocked. Any red circles equal those that have just been unlocked, and white circles means that you cleared them. So yeah. So another special we've got is the inkjet. So in honesty, here's the thing. Here's the one thing I want to say about the inkjet. The inkjet, I will say this right now, isn't really my, you know. I haven't used the inkjet much in a multiplayer, but only because I use the baller and the tensor missiles a lot more. But of course, you get specific challenges. You get specific challenges to use the baller and the inkjet in certain, you know, tests. So basically, like in. So yeah, basically, like in multiplayer, you have to use those, use your specials to your advantage. So of course we've got a lot of. So of course there are some challenges that allows you to use the specials in order to get through the stages. Alright, so let's go. But in this stage, you have to avoid the Octo Zeppelins. The Octo Zeppelins are extremely dangerous. You have to, you know, not get hit. Oh my god, these Octocopters. Son of a bitch. Whee! Thank you very much, Octocopter, for not doing that. And in those inkjet missions, in order to complete the stage, you have to go into your octopus form, which is the best thing to do. Revving up your jacket. Revving up your inkjet. Maverick station. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, and and by the way, once you actually start getting more tests done, you'll have more. You've actually unlocked a chat log, which of course goes between Pearl, Marina, and what was it? His name? What is his name? Oh yes, Cuttlefish. beg your pardon, good squire. May I have a look at those drinks you got there? Forgive me if I call you off guard. I hope I'm not too offensive for the child. They call me Ozopadra. That's not my name, mind you, but that's the only one I recall now. Down here, we call these thin slices of memory rib cakes. I spent an age or two here in the depths, hungry for them. They're my only link left. As a test subject, I pray that you'll be the one to come through the gloom and light the way to my dreams. Share your milk cakes with me, and I'll repay the favour. Safe travels, young squire. Well, that's a good one. Not sure this isopatrick is playing well full deck. Doesn't seem like a bad chap though. Oh, that's a bit of a good one. Well, then again, I know how to respect my elders though. Okay, so next up is Bumping 8-Ball Station. Better not tell you now. Oh god, here we go. Right, folks. But here's the one thing I do like a lot of them, but for the most part, a good huge portion of the missions. And of course, in certain stages, you have more than one weapon, but there's a recommended one that gives you a good one. But if you are unsure about what weapon to do, then you can actually try for a different weapon with differing rewards. Unfortunately, I'm going to be honest with you, I hate these 8-ball missions. The reason being is because, well, you can guess the rest. When the ball falls off, you fail the mission. It's an automatic fail. And some of the platforming is also tricky as well, which is one thing I hate about the 8-ball stations. You do get respawned, well, back in the checkpoint. Well, in the nearest checkpoint at the start, but apart from that, no. Is that a computer there? Oh my goodness gracious me! That must be a Windows or an old Macintosh. Wow. Well, even this. Well, in a certain amount of stages, you also get, you know, retro references, like of course older Nintendo consoles. There's one. No doubt about it. Oh god, this is going to be. Oh yes, so you got Sponge as well. Oh, don't you fit? Oh, whoa, that was close. I hate these stages of vengeance. Ouch. Let's see. No. Whoa. Alright, let's just let's get that out of the way, shall we? So basically, you have these old references, and the atmosphere looks pretty cool too. That's what happened. Now this is the first time I've failed a test. So basically, if we fail a test, that means you have to start over from the beginning, from the first checkpoint or the nearest checkpoint you touched. But if you do But you get my point of how evil Sea Cucumber is. Sea Cucumber is an annoying little chap who wants to see you fail. Trust me, that is just obnoxious. Oh, that's a good one. Got rid of that sanitized Octarian. No! No! Come on. Just get rid of those Octarians first. Alright, let's see if it doesn't fall off. But yeah, these 8-ball missions suck. They are basically the bane of my existence. A lot of people absolutely hate the 8-ball missions with a vengeance. I do too. They're one of the things I really hate about Octo expansion. I do like Octo expansion because it presents a fresh new, fresh new outlook of the, of how the Octolings were able to desert the Octarian army. But let's see what. Oh no! Ugh. Damn it. But yeah, like what I said, basically the Octo expansion gives you bigger insight of how the Octarians did stop themselves from actually being part of DJ Octavio's army at all. but basically wants to have a new life from the Octarian life. In my honest opinion, I actually say this right now, that Octolings should, in my honest opinion, be... Octolings are adorable little thing. I'm going to be honest with you, the girl Octoling is really adorable though. Saying this right now, from a perspective, I just want to say this right now. I think in my honest opinion, I think the Octolings really deserve better than what DJ Octavio did. DJ Octavio treated them like their slaves. But in terms of this one, Agent 8, I think she, or if you're playing there's a boy, he would like to say this as like a perspective of how they could be able to try to get to the promised land, which is basically, you know, the surface or Inkopolis. But of course, let's go through the launch pad and go. Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these bunch of. Whoa, that was good. So basically, if you're not using the ball, that means you don't even get a power egg from any of the Octarians, sanitized Octarians. But in this game, however, Kamabo Corporation basically sanitized the Octolings to actually be evil, kind of like how they are evil in the hands of DJ Octavio. Okay, let's get this over there. There we go. That's the test passed. I hate these 8-ball stations. Out of all of them, they're my least favourite ones. But of course, but here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Once you clear a station that has a square shape on it, that means you get another station. Right. But once you discover a station, go and talk to Sea Cucumber. He'll give you some more CQ points. That's the only thing I like about Sea Cucumber is whenever you discover a new line, he'll give you some more CQ points. But that's the only thing I like about him. He's an outright evil bastard, like what I say. Okay, so let's have a look at the mem cakes first before we... well, let's have a look at the chat, shall we? DJ Hyperfreshers. Hey, anyone here yet? Hello? Hello, it's Pearl. Okay, EMC Princess, aka the Baroness of Bars. Baroness of Bars, MC Princess Policy. Oh, God. He's got the caps lock on. Craig Cuttlefish. Yeah, that's what his real name is, Craig Cuttlefish. The chat logs. Ah. Okay, let's have a look at the mem cake, shall we? With traces pink and eyes are blank. A smile so faint it hides your fate. You slip on past, outfoxed, outflanked. Oh. Right, let's have a look. Inkling Boy, green. The rolling column splatters all. A stray shot shakes the trees awake. The summer turns, here comes the fall. Inkling Boy, blue. You gaze seawards with erasure hope. Between each blink you calmly think, as when you use a splatterscope. Now we've got Flyfish. Now nights grow long, summer abates. The tides recede as squids stampede. With fireworks we celebrate. Yeah, these poems are pretty strange, but I will admit them pretty unique. Alright, let's go for another 8-ball. Let's finish this part off with another 8-ball mission. This is gonna suck even more, because this is one of my hated stages in the game. But hopefully once we get through this one, we'll not worry about 8-ball. We'll not worry about the 8-ball, you know, stations for the time being. That and also unlocks a new line, which also leads to the 4 fangs. Basically, if you see a large circle in the map, that means that one of the 4 fangs can be located. Okay, let's Alright, let's go. Oh, stupid Octarian. Don't you even think about it, mister. I do hate how whenever you fail to meet certain requirements, you fail to set you, well, most notably through no fault of your own. This is basically, 8 ball stations are basically one of these things. Alright, let's go up. Woohoo! Oh, no! Ugh! That's the one thing I hate about this elevator section is that there's a gap between the elevator and, of course, the area where I could have... Oh, god damn it! That was my own damn fault. But yeah, that elevator has like a gap between the other side and, of course, the where you could actually get those. What was it? Those egg. You know, the egg. The tuna tin. Think about it, you stupid Octarian. Die. Alright, so just want to make it just to be on the safe side. Let's just roll it. Let's just roll it manually. We've got some ink left. Yes, we've got 25 power egg. That's 25 for 25 power eggs, but if it was for 10, that would have not been worth it. At least I got through. Ugh, made it. Oh my god, this section sucks. I game overed on that one quite a few times when I first played this Octo expansion. Now this is one of the worst sections in this stage. You've got to make sure you don't let it fall, because otherwise, if I do fail, I have to, you know, spend another 200 CQ points in order to continue. It does give you the option to continue, but well, that was a close one. It does give you the option to continue, but I have to spend CQ points in order to get through. Alright, no. Thank you for not falling. Let's do it in a good angle. Let's get it in a good angle. Right. Come on, let's go. Well, finally we've done it. Well, that's good. We've made it through that. That was the worst part. That was possibly the worst of it over. Alright, got through that seesaw part. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's done. Okay, that's done. Okay, we got through that. Now we can get on with the next check. Unfortunately, we can't get the 8 ball to the checkpoint through the elevator because there's the Octarian vault is blocking the way. But I can still continue on foot. Okay, so we got a key, but oh god damn it! I wasn't even looking there. Get out of my way. Okay, I've got to take it steady. Oh, okay, that's that done. So now we can. So now we can. It's got the checkpoint. Now we can open up the vault and blow up that balloon. Okay, so what I've got to do is to make sure it lowers down. Make sure I do it at the right time. Okay, that's that done. Make sure I do it. Time it well. It rolls across the seesaw, so now what I've got to do is to get through it. There we go. Now I can finish off this wretched stage and not even worry about any more 8-bit ball any 8-ball stages for now. Okay, there are going to be more later on, which really pisses me off. But at least I managed to get to, of course. I mean, there are some worse missions out there. We got another one with one of the 4 fangs. I won't pay you visit just yet. So, with that being said, however, I will see you guys in the next part for when I'm going to take on Line B. Some of the tests of Line B and see if I can get through to one of the 4 fangs. So, with that being said, I'll see you guys in part 3 of the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion playthrough. So, see you guys next time.